On this show, I mean, come on! We have microphones sponsored by Angry Birds, and we talk about the most useless things in the world.
Completely agree.
Sorry?
Wait, no, the film started going.
Oh, okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry for what just happened. My name's Robert, aka Bob, aka Bobby. Today we're going to talk about a very, very important world matter that's important to everyone on our show named Angry Birds Talks, sponsored by our best sponsors, Angry Birds. So today we're going to talk about a really big problem, and it is world without French fries.
It's world without oil.
World without oil! Thank you, person in the back, which is kind of creepy. So today we're going to introduce to you one of the world-renowned scientists named Dr. Patel. Dr. Raj Patel.
It is Patel.
Patel. I'm so sorry, everyone. Please, Dr. Patel, sit. So, Dr. Patel, what are you planning for today?
I'm free. Hang on.
No, that's not what I'm asking. My questions are, what are your plans? Where do you intend to go?
I'll be in my laboratory.
In your laboratory?
Yes.
What are you going to eat?
I am gonna eat Papa John's pizza.
And how is that Papa John's pizza going to get to your house? Or how are you going to get to your Papa John's pizza?
Fine.
You'll order it. But the problem is, what happens when the world is out of oil?
For that, we have invented hydrogen energy.
Oh my God. Can you please talk to us a little bit about that, Dr. Patel?
So, hydrogen is the perfect fuel. It is abundant and the most efficient and produces no emissions.
That's great.
And when used by a fuel cell. And it is non-toxic. Think about it. And it can be produced from renewable resources and is not greenhouse gas.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Patel. You've been a great help on this show. It's nice to meet you. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Patel. Please wait after the ad for our next guest. Thank you.
After the break, we have a new guest. His name is Roberto Sanchez.
Oh yeah.
He will be telling us another way of conserving fuel.
Hello. Show, Angry Birds.
So how's it going today?
It's pretty good. How are you doing today?
Good. Show is yours.
Thank you.
Please tell us about...
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, today I think you know what I'm here to talk about. The whole goal is to talk about alternative fuel sources. This is probably the most efficient thing we've come across for a long time, but it has its risks and problems. Good news, it's an alternative source. Bad news, it's dangerous. Okay, so propane is a bought and stored liquid, and thus fuel energy can be stored in a relatively small space. Compressed natural gas, CNG, largely methane, is another gas used as fuel. But it cannot be liquefied by compression at normal temperatures like what our fuel is right now, as these are well above its critical temperature. It therefore requires a very high pressure to be stored as a liquid, which poses the hazard that a leak rapidly, or an accident, Just as with any compressed gas tank, such as a CO2 tank used for soda concession, a CNG tank may burst with great force or leak rapidly enough to become a self-propelled missile. Therefore, CNG is much less efficient to store due to the large tank volume. Now, what's great about our fuel here, propane, is that it's liquid and it's really useful, and it's fairly abundant. The only another problem with it though is the fact that it is it's made from fossil fuels, and the sad thing that's going on today is that we're running out of fossil fuels due to overuse, and that's kind of a sad thing. So I hope that we can use more resources, and I think that it would really help, and that we would really sort of like profit from it, something like that. But thank you and goodbye.
Just one more question, Mr. Roberto.
See?
Will this fuel be available on gas stations? By what time?
Perhaps. It is available right now. But it's very, very hard to get. It's probably expensive. Not as good though. Fuel, what we have right now, gasoline, very efficient, fantastic, but we're nearly out. Thank you, everybody. I gotta get somewhere else, but it's been great to be with you today. Thank you,
Problem.
Bye.
See ya. Ladies and gentlemen, this time we have a new guest, and his name is Uttam Nakashima.
Good evening.
Good evening. Thank you for coming to our show, Mr. Uttam Nakashima. So, could you please tell us about ethanol?
Yes, I would love to. So let me start off with my introduction, which is the fact that this planet is running out of fuel very quickly. Thank you. And we need another source, don't we? We need alternative sources. Now, as far as I've looked, ethanol is probably the most efficient and abundant fuel we have till now. Okay, so ethanol, which is also used in normal fuel, like in alcohol, is used in alcoholic beverages and is often used as motor fuel. It's mainly a biofuel additive for gasoline, but it's possible that we can turn it into like a full fuel. And world ethanol production for transport tripled between 2000 and 2007 from 17 billion to more than 52 billion liters. From 2007 to 2008, the share of ethanol in global gasoline type fuel use increased from 3.7% to 5.4%. It's usually used in Brazil and in the US, and together both the countries were responsible for 87.1% of the world's ethanol fuel production. Most cars on the road today in the US can run on blends of up to 10% ethanol. And ethanol represented 10% of the US gasoline fuel supply for 2011. And you know what's even better? It's the fact that ethanol fuel can be made from corn and sugarcane. And specifically in India, where we have the second highest population in the world. It's amazing because we have sugarcane. Mauritius, several other countries grow sugarcane, and especially corn. I mean, everybody grows corn. Both of us know that, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
So, I think personally that ethanol is the future of this world.
I know.
Thank you.
Well said, Mr.
Thank you very much.
Yoko.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to our show.
It was nice to meet you.
You too.
Thanks. Thank you, audience. You've been a great audience. Special thank you to Yotam Ushpiz and William Jarvis. And of course, Johanna.